Hello, so this is something that I've wanted to do for a while. This is a game that I really enjoyed as a little kid, and I thought I should make, I know that there's already several, but I thought I should make a retrospective analysis for this game, and oops, I forgot to start the stopwatch. Oh well. I wanted to start a I wanted to do a retrospective analysis, but I needed to get footage for it, and I also haven't played the game in like 10 years, so I figured I could kill two birds with one stone. That doesn't make any sense. I was going to do a let's play of it. Yeah, like old school classic stuff. I'm gonna try to play it with a mouse and keyboard, but we'll see. I might use a controller.
Here, this one. It's him. Rub some acid in his eyes. That'll refresh him up. Master, evilness truly suits you. Let us go forth. There are nefarious deeds to be done. I feel the land quaking with fear already.
I remember not being able to tell a difference in quality between that cutscene and the actual game when I was little. I was like, oh yeah, this game's just like photoreal.
I am Null, Minion Master and devoted servant of darkness.
So if you have never heard of this game, it's sort of like...
The haziness will pass, and your muscles will become limber again. This cavern is the spawning pit, sire, where new minions are born and live.
It is kind of like
now
evil
you are
Pikmin.
here,
Oh my
you
god.
can call forth minions from this minion gate.
Phenomenal first episode. Yeah, shift, right click.
Look at those keen little evil faces, ready to loot and pillage at your command. Let us continue. Follow me if you wish to study the finer points of combat and minion control.
You know, I actually don't wish to.
Of course,
know
if you
how
want to
do
get
that.
straight to
Ooh.
the smiting, then I shall meet you in the throne room upstairs.
I genuinely did not realize that you could do that. No, I know how to.
Your minions will follow you wherever you go, Master.
Do I?
Unless you give them a task.
You hold shift to... Why can I not select that? I just did it like a second ago. Yeah, that's that. Can I hold it? Yeah, I'm pressing that key. Right click also does nothing. This is very bizarre. Maybe I should do this tutorial. Oh god, I was saying something. This is gonna be a phenomenal first episode. Oh yeah, I was gonna do like a VTuber thing, but my webcam is just not good enough. It's too grainy. It wasn't able to tell when I was like lifting my eyebrows and stuff.
Being Overlord is more than just throwing a few fireballs and causing chaos. Proper evil takes skill and maybe, well, just a bit of mayhem. I think the Sleeping Beauty's a little rusty. Oh, our jester, sire. I really should have nailed
these
him out for the
awkward
crows
pauses.
long ago. Teach him to respect his overlord. Ah!
Alright, yeah.
Stop! You're tickling! You're tickling!
Do I talk while they're talking? I can't do it. That's like weird.
Now hit him again. Don't hold back.
I remember, here's something I can talk about. So, this enemy is obviously like you're not supposed to actually kill it.
It's all coming back now.
You don't do any damage to
Evil
it.
Is not
But as a
you just
kid,
forget.
I did not accept such principles as you cannot kill the enemy. So, yeah, now I can catch up. It's weird that it doesn't let you do the things after. I really didn't, yeah, you can see, you can just barely see, there's like a single pixel of damage on his,
smell as good. He's out of your reach, sire.
Oh, man.
Use your minions to shut his flapping
Oh my
mouth.
god, yeah, there's a single pixel.
Right, Tubbs,
This is fun,
you
but,
the Overlord.
there's like a single pixel missing from his
Oh,
HP.
it warms
So as a kid, I sat there for like 30 minutes
running about the place,
just attacking
trying to
him.
rip each other apart.
And I think they have it set to where like it gains
Call your
HP
minions
or
back,
something.
Master.
So I couldn't actually kill it. I just sat there and there's like a single pixel of HP missing.
All of them.
And hold right click. Yeah,
Right,
it was. Anyway.
Mr. Overlord, show me some
Yeah, I wasted all
evil.
like
If you need your
afternoon
minions
my
to
video
follow
game
a
time trying to
complicated
kill this
route,
enemy that is
then you must
unkillable.
sweep them through it.
I'm genuinely not sure. Like, part of me wants to know if again, you hold both mouse buttons to move them around. This is a lot easier on a controller, but
Call that evil?
it is what it is.
Overlord? Overrated, more like.
God, this writing.
Don't let him get away, sire. Sweep your minions after him. Bet he'll whittle himself silly.
I like how they teach you to do this and then they ask you to do it immediately again. Probably my commentary will get better after I get to a part where there is not dialogue every 20 seconds. But
I hurt.
yeah, this is a game. I played this game. It came out in
I think you're ready, Master.
2007?
Accompany me to the
So I would have
throne
been
room.
5.
Evil deeds won't do
And,
themselves.
Well, I don't think I played it right when it first came out, but
Feel
it
free
was
to beat him further
one of
if
the
you
first
wish.
games. Yeah, there you go. That's what I was like, okay, if you beat him more, something must happen. So I like, yeah, I did
Leave
this
me
for like
alone, sire.
actually 30
I've got
minutes.
to heal.
Anyway, yeah, it was one of my first games that I played on the Xbox, and when you're a kid, you don't really know how to play games, and the way that you play games isn't really the way. I guess I should probably wait because they're gonna say something.
Your throne room, sire. Alas, one cannot be a bastion of evil these days without wretched heroes lining up to prove themselves. That last lot were particularly bothersome, killing your predecessor like that. Still, you're here now, sire. Evil will always find a way. They also looted and destroyed much of the tower. But it's merely a setback for the forces of darkness, sire. You are our new Overlord. Rebuild your tower, punish those so-called heroes, and re-establish a dark domain. This is the tower portal, sire. Sadly, it's missing
Some
its
of these
power
lines give me
source,
so much
the
nostalgia
tower
for some reason.
heart.
Tower
However,
heart.
there's still a tiny bit of energy left.
How convenient.
It's just enough to transport you to the last known location of the heart. When you're ready, sire, step through the gate.
Yeah, but
I
this
shall meet you on the other side.
this game, when I was really little, you know, like you don't really know how to play video games. The way that you want to play video games isn't everything you're supposed to. So the areas that I could get to, because I wasn't very good at video games, the areas I could get to, I explored like atom by atom.
Keeper of the ruined
And
tower.
I remember, like, I know this area that you're coming through and
Most
that you go
wise
to after this.
master.
There's like a secret entrance
Keeper
behind
of
the
the
portal.
ruined tower.
And I don't know what's past the secret entrance, but I know that there's a secret entrance. Like if you go backwards, there's something back there. And there's just a lot of things like that. So we'll see what I remember.
Ah, you made it through the gate, sire. This tranquil wilderness, so rural and idyllic. Hideous, is it not? Try not to inhale it, my lord.
This was the
You can
funniest shit in the
summon your
universe to like a
minions from these gates. They are ancient
8-year-old.
arcane links between your tower and this land. Currently, you can only summon browns. You must find the other lost minion tribes before you can summon them. Perhaps we may recover some of our looted tower objects in this lush, verdant abomination.
I remember that was the
Brown
first time I heard
These
the word
fluffy creatures
abomination.
barely know they're alive, but you can
Just
still
like-
harvest life force from them. Remember, life force equals minions.
This is a
Return
really
to the
funny
gate
thing.
to call more to your side. You must build up
you
your
kill
army,
things.
sire. Summon more minions at the
I can
gate.
get over here. you can kill things and get life force from them and turn them into minions. And me being the type of person I am, I immediately think like, so a sheep equals a minion, right? And like trolls, I think they could be a ton of life force. Like trolls must be like really spiritually rich creatures, right? Humans, I think, I don't even know if they get life force from humans, so they might just be totally soulless.
These urns ahead may yield something beneficial.
Just something that I'd like to think about when I was a kid, and also now, because I haven't really changed, I guess.
Killing things.
Yeah, this, you can like break stuff, and it's mechanically incentivized because your little guys, they get a couple of them probably have like swords now instead of maces. I think the more equipped ones stand in the front. So yeah, you can see he has an axe. And I think I got this right now. Yeah, because now I have fire.
Our way is
push
blocked.
this thing.
We have strength in numbers. Use all your minions on that pillar, and they will work together to move it.
Some of the stuff they pick up is useless.
Halflings took over my farm, tied me up in the sun to scare the birds. Now, those pumpkins are plotting against poor Bob. They want revenge for all the pies I made, and the soup, and the jelly, and the ice cream. I hear the pumpkins whispering at night, but I won't leave my farm to the halflings. Oh no, they're worse than the pumpkins.
The
Please help get Bob's farm back. Oh.
So something
Your
you'll realize
creatures
about
ain't
this game
related
very
to pumpkins,
quickly
are they?
is that a lot of the voice actors only have one voice acting role, and it is this game.
The pumpkins are screaming.
A couple of them are really good, like
They're
Gnarl,
scared.
this guy. His
Get
voice
'em,
acting is
get 'em.
really good. Yeah, the pumpkin, that's something that does nothing. So now he has a pumpkin on his head. It just looks weird.
Even the birds laugh at me. They're in league with the pumpkins.
Congratulations, man.
My
Anyway.
farm. Oh, well, I'd rather have a wrecked farm than one smuggling a halfling.
Yeah.
These aren't your normal tea-sipping cake. That showed him. Oh, you better get going, Sonny. And the path
There's only one in
house leads to the village of Spree.
Wow.
Oh, I bet there are more of them fat little demons about. So be careful.
Kill!
Something that's very funny about this guy, he never unties himself.
Me? Well, I think I'll stay here. Fix me farm. Maybe grow marrows instead. Yeah, marrows don't talk so much. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, he never unties himself. He's like this for the rest of the game. You can kill him if you want. I haven't decided if I want to be good or bad yet, though, so we'll leave that for later. Man, I guess it's because I'm recording, and I think I'm doing software encoding, so that's
Your
probably why my
minions can access
PC
areas
fans are
that are
going
too
crazy.
small for your evil magnificence.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
And, I was gonna say something. This is really making me feel like I have ADHD or something. Like, wow. Maybe it's just because I'm trying to fill the dead air. I don't know. But, oh yeah, another thing that I was thinking of, I was like, should I record the audio for my voice separately than the audio for the game? Probably, but that'd be a lot of effort. So, when I do make this video, I'm probably gonna have to mute my, actual gameplay. Or, go back and record what I'm talking about again, because I will, be
See
yapping.
the clouds that rose from those dead halflings? That's evil energy. It gathers in all us evil creatures. You will learn more of it in time, Master.
See, now, I killed 3 halflings there, and only one of them had a life force. So, 3 halflings equals 1 minion, which equals, 1 small sheep, and a big sheep, I think, gives 2, so, it's just, there's the tower!
Must have used it to grow
Oh, I peeked my mic.
Fools. They have no idea of the real power it contains. Clear
Yeah.
those pumpkins and let's get it back to the
That
tower.
is one of those things that just lives in my mind. I'll be laying there at 4 a.m. trying to fall asleep, and I'll think, the tower! I think that's not the only time he said it.
Your
Or
minions
this
will carry
one.
it for you, Master. Being
Giblet,
Overlord
I
means
see you
never
trying to...
having lift
No, it's
anything
Giblet. I see you
heavy.
pretending to carry it with one claw. Here, he'll say it.
Careful! Careful!
He'll say it. Just trust me.
Ah, idiots have found a shortcut.
That's not the shortcut I was talking about, by the way. Oh, I think it's when he puts it on the thing. He says it. He says two things.
Moldy, keep up with the other minions. Giblet, I see you pretending to hold it with one claw. Hold your share, Gubbin, you useless sack of pus.
Okay, so it's three things, and yeah. The thing that I was talking about, you might get sent back. I can't remember if you are like allowed to. Yeah, this, and yeah. So if I go over wherever that is on like the other side of the map, I can create a shortcut.
You should return to the tower, sire.
I think you have to kind of look for it. I remember finding that, and I was like, what's this like secret back area? I was very confused. At least like Pikmin, because it was like evil Pikmin. You don't need to return your guys if you head back.
You should...
Which I don't actually remember if you need to do that in Pikmin.
It is back where it belongs. This is the heart of the tower, sire. It will play a vital role in helping re-establish your dark domain. It will allow you to visit the tower whenever you wish and provide access to all of the tower's resources. And look, it seems to have bestowed a little gift upon you, sire. You can now control 10 minions. Ha! And it seems to have retained one of its spells. The Fireball spell. Robust fellow. Might have known he'd make it. I'll teach you how to use him when the need arises. But I urge you, sire, find more of our missing tower objects. A crane would be particularly handy. Then we could clear the debris around here. Open up some rooms. Unfortunately, I am not the evil entity that I once was. I cannot take the feel of lush green grass under my feet and birdsong in my ears. In fact, I think I need to find a dark corner and something to pummel. I shall stay here.
That was the first time I heard the word pummel
The
as well.
heart will allow me to speak directly to you, sire, and see and hear what you do.
This game
Use the
increased my
gate to
working
return to the
vocabulary quite a
halfling
bit.
domain.
I never actually talked about the story of this game. The story, if I can get it out before someone else starts talking.
Testing, testing. 1, 2. Is this thing working? It's a big...
This like joke never made sense to me as a kid. I didn't like put together
you hear
that
me, master?
it's weird for him to have a microphone.
And now, sire, the creatures around here are rather frisky, so they will have undoubtedly repopulated the area. Call forth some minions and head for that peasant village. Spree! Revolting name.
You know, spree isn't necessarily a good thing. In fact, like, if you think of it now, like, how often do you hear spree in like a positive connotation? It's like, oh, this is a killing spree. That's really the only way I hear it. Maybe a shopping spree, but even that's kind of like negative. You know, greed is a sin and whatnot. None of my friends are gonna want to watch this, dude. This is gonna have 3 views. I'm gonna be... Should I even put this on my main channel, or should I, like, make a second for, whatever this is? I guess I could make, like, a... Yeah, that's what I'll do. I think I'll make another channel for the Let's Play, and then I'll upload the actual, analysis. Sorry, I had to yawn. Upload the analysis on a, the main channel. I remember when I was like a really little kid playing this, I was like, oh, they made that 10 minions so that I need to go back and like see the upgrades that I got, because otherwise I could only have 5. And I felt like such a genius. I was like, they're geniuses for doing that. It's like the most primitive mechanic.
Hang on, those ain't Halflings. Look at the one with the helmet.
Could be 2 halflings holding up some armor. Yeah, I bet that's it. I don't trust those sneaky little what's-names.
Maybe you're right. Here, prove you ain't Halflings and free our men from the camps down the road.
If you are, stay right there so I can get my aim straight. Now that Lord Spree's gone, we're the last line of defense.
We let them in and they'll have us in one of those work camps before you can say tea and cake.
The fact that these voice actors suck is
Sure you're
so
not a coward like Lord
good.
Spree.
There, in the field.
They really do look like inbred.
Use your fireball to spell the wheat and roast them
I
like
don't know.
suckling pigs.
It honestly kind of adds to it. Maybe it's because that's just like what I'm used to. Yeah, you're supposed to like these guys. But I'm used to them sounding like that, so I don't really think of it as being anything noteworthy, but it is. A couple of those screams are also kind of like horrific. I don't even know what I was saying, sorry.
That's mine.
Maybe I do have something wrong with me. Like, normally when I'm talking to someone else, I can't just talk like this. There's like another person to keep me on the rails, but I don't know, someone will find it interesting. Even if it's someone like me. Like I am one of those guys who sees like a YouTube comment and I click through their... God, like, what does this guy do? Look at their bio and everything. And, a lot of people, like, you'd be shocked. I mean, I don't know. If you're watching this, you probably not shocked, but the average person would be shocked how many, well, that's bad, because I think there's lots. But, the average person would be shocked how many YouTubers there are. But, shocked how many people make videos that get like 2-3 views. We're talking like daily uploads, like 30-minute videos. Like this is gonna be.
Loosely increases your corruption level. This attracts more evil energy, which increases your powers. However, this is rarely suitable for establishing a long-term evil plan. That requires people, living people. Gratitude comes with its own rewards.
Yeah, so... Yeah, this is like one of the worst mechanics in the game, is you need to kill people to become evil. And I think you get like you have a 100% like evilness score. And if you kill someone, I think you need to kill like 10 people to get an extra 1%. And it caps out at like 50% for the things that you can do. So it gets to the point where towards the end of the game you have to just like respawn back at the very beginning and just mow through Spree, just killing everyone, leaving no survivors. And you can do that like 50 times or something, it's ridiculous. So I probably won't do evil just because that would be annoying. I just do whichever I feel like, which is true to how I would have done it as a kid. And, I was thinking something else. Was it about voice acting? No, it was about YouTube. Yeah, so many people. Like, we're talking maybe 1 out of every 50 YouTube accounts, which doesn't sound like that much, but it's a lot. Like, do like daily or like weekly uploads of like 30-minute long videos, and just no one's watching them. Like,
This is an arcane blood pit, sire. You can sacrifice minions here to regain your own health. Have no fear. Your minions will gladly die for you.
Like,
They're very loyal.
I don't think I could do that, and I believe this might be... I did not realize you had to hit those twice. I guess I just kind of always spammed the button when I was little. That was not as hidden as I remember. I remember feeling like a genius for discovering it. Maybe it's because I discovered it earlier. Dude, you see that? That's the, Okay, finish your thought. Yeah, I don't think I would have the motivation to keep making videos like every day.
Oh, I haven't seen one of these in years.
For years,
They
and
allow
have like 5
you
people
to
look at them.
sacrifice your minions and replenish your mana.
You basically never want to use these, or at least I didn't as a kid. Though I was also very risk averse as a child. So, I don't know. I remember doing this, like what I'm doing right now, taking like 2 hours, and it's been... The recording is 25 minutes, but I had to restart because I got flustered. I'm not used to talking to no one. Actually, I am. This is very normal for me. This is like my inner monologue. Can you imagine? Yeah, one of my friends who motivated me to do this was like, nah. You gotta just act like you're crazy. That's how you do YouTube. And, I told them... I was like, I don't need to act. And, I don't, apparently. God, I really, maybe I should, like, I don't know. I'm probably fine. I mean, hey, I'm able to keep track of, like, what I'm doing. As a kid, I could not, like, comprehend. I think it's Q. Well, it wasn't E. Shift? I don't remember what the, like... I guess it's not... I haven't gotten to that part of the story. I didn't comprehend as a child, like, kill the guys that are... I mean, those guys are way more evil than these guys. Which I guess is, like... If these are supposed to be hobbits... Like... Pippin and Merry were, like, killing orcs by throwing rocks at them, so I guess it makes sense. But, you'd think the ones with, like, swords would be more lethal, but no, the rock throwers are way hardier. Not hardier, but, like, earsome. You know, I think it is Q, and I just, like, don't have the ability to make, like, a rally.
Make sure you take a full set of minions with you. Halflings might be short, but they're tough.
I never explained the story. Yeah, I got like 2 sentences into the story. The story is, if I remember correctly, that there's 9. I mean, I'm not gonna get spoilers, but there's 9. No, 7. Yeah, 7. No, it's 8. I think 8 heroes, and they were going to kill the Overlord, the evil, like I said, they killed your predecessor. And now they looted so much stuff from the tower that they, like, basically just retired and basically became evil. There's 7 of them. Well, there's 8, but 7 of them, like, got corrupted by sin, and each one represents a deadly sin. Which I realized that as a kid, as like a 9-year-old.
Look, sire, a wheel.
After I had already like played the game for a really long time.
You never know what might happen.
You really don't. Sometimes those wheels do some crazy shit, like activate geysers in the water and stuff. Some of those like gameplay things that, like, I guess it's kind of lampshaded there, but you're just kind of supposed to take it at face value. Yeah, so it's basically like an, oh, they represent the 7 deadly sins sort of thing. And, yeah. It's interesting. I mean, it's pretty, like, played out at this point. Obviously, I was like a wee sprout back when this actually came out, so I have no idea how to say this. Whether it was played out at that point or not. But, yeah, it's not exactly a groundbreaking narrative. Which, I mean, this is intended to be a comedy game, so you don't really need that much of a story.
I've got calluses! My beautiful hands!
You know, this guy would be like a farmer. Maybe that's the joke. I don't know. I feel like the jokes in here aren't that deep.
Thank you, Lord. You should know that the camp up ahead is defended by rock throwers.
When I was little, I heard them say, "Thank you, Lord." I thought it was like the Overlord. I was like, why are they... I guess, like, yeah, they're praying to God. They must be Christian. Oh, man. It's frightening how much of this game is still tucked away. Not even, like, the game, but, like, the things I was thinking as a child while playing the game. I thought this rock was... Oh, no. It's very awesome. That's just, like, fucking Supreme Commander, dude. If you ever played that, you know. So one person who's watching this, yeah, you played Supreme Commander, you know. You're probably thinking the same thing. Dude, I'm locked in. Like, it's hard. Oh, man. I guess I haven't lost a minion yet. I almost said commander. I got something on my brain now. My overlord is a little battered and bruised, but my minions are chilling. I have lost a minion. I mean, like, not here. I haven't lost a minion here yet. That was stupid. But it's like, I think it's C. Yes. Okay, I have to. Whatever. I think those rocks are seriously like a one-hit KO for the minions. So I should try to tank it if I can.
Hey, help us out! There are more prisoners over there, but they've got a big old troll guarding them.
The troll, dude. I love the trolls as a kid. I loved everything about this game as a kid. This game really spoke to me. We'll help you slay the brute. I guess they do. I think this is the one time that these guys are like on your side. And like you don't get any.
No sense in dying when there are others willing to do it for you.
Yeah, see,
Fear
like,
and awe can be valuable commodities, sire.
you know, it's kind of interesting how you'd think one of the themes of this game, and it kind of is trying to go for one of these themes, is like it's easier to be evil than it is to be good. But mechanically, it's actually the other way around. Like they make it very difficult to actually. Oh no. They make it very difficult to actually be evil.
Over there, but they've got a big old troll guarding
Like they make,
them.
they mechanically de-incentivize it, which is very interesting to me. And it always sends your weakest minion into the health pit. So that's why I was doing it like that. Min-maxing. Okay, if I don't play every game like optimally, I don't have any fun. It just bothers me. I just sit there like, yeah, the troll. Dude, he scratches his ass and like farts. Yes, he sniffs it. Yes! And this thing's worth more life force than a living human being. Keep that in mind, man. I should probably take these guys out first. Is the troll not even angry?
That troll ate my brother.
Get us out of here!
Hurry, hurry!
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh,
I don't want to die in a cage!
it killed him, but not
Kill,
me for some reason.
kill!
Not the minion. I guess minions are sturdier than and yeah, if you attack them up from
Troll
behind,
ate my
it's like
brother.
extra damage. Pretty primitive stuff. Really, but I'll probably stop the recording after this, and then, you know, I'm having fun. I'll record a couple episodes. Bullet record. I think I've finished maybe 3 thoughts this entire video. Oh, man. Well, that's just how it is. That's just me. I can't remember. No, I think. Yeah, there is a treasure room, like in Fable. I believe it was Fable 2. Maybe it was Fable 3. One of the Fable games, there's a treasure room and there's like a sword or something that you can only get. No, you can get the key if you have a full treasure room, and then you need to empty your treasure room and get the sword.
Hey, we don't need this crane anymore. You take it.
Well, it is
ours,
ours,
yeah.
wretched creatures.
It
Quickly,
is
sire,
the
have your
minions'
minions
crane.
bring it to the waypoint gate.
Okay, I remember. Actually, I don't remember. What I remember is that there are waypoint gates like this that are used as like checkpoints, basically. And then there's like the one that actually is at the beginning of the level, and that like there's a couple sometimes, but generally there's like checkpoints and there's like final ones. And oftentimes the AI will try to bring it to a final one, even if a checkpoint's closer. And I noticed this as a kid, and it really bothered me. So I once tried to bring it to one of the like checkpoints, and I believe, if I remember correctly, it did actually work, and I could like bring it
Thank
there.
the gods! Come on!
I guess I just freed
Let's
the
go to
slaves. I didn't need
spring.
to. No, I did, because they wouldn't let me in if I didn't. So. No, I think like all of these, like you can kill every single one of these slaves, and they just act like you freed them. It's really funny. I did that as a kid because I was like, I liked killing people as a kid, man. I was like, I don't get to do this in real life, so I may as well do it in the video game. I'm sure there are others who can relate. Dude, Oblivion. My Oblivion playthrough. Another game that I played a lot as a kid. I think I played Overlord first though. But Oblivion. What am I trying to say here? Yeah, my game was fucked. Every NPC was dead. The only NPCs that weren't dead were essential NPCs. I found the duplication glitch, which, like, that's not that hard to find, but I found it and I would, like, t-shirts everywhere. There was the prison guard. For some reason I thought it was really funny to duplicate, like, 80 prison garbs. And, like, watch them explode. But I did it so much that there were certain zones that would be, like, 2 FPS, like, frames dropping like crazy. Xbox starts making sounds like a jet engine, you know, like. That was just kind of like how I played the game. I'd walk around like, oh, this is one of the cells that kills the console if you enter into it. Like, I remember it was so bad in the Imperial City Prison District that, like, if I went to jail, I had to not go to jail. I had to clear my bounty, like, elsewhere. Or, if I got into the game, it would, like, crash. I don't think it crashed, but it was, like, unplayable. I don't think I ever actually had Oblivion crash on Xbox. Now that I think about it. Which is, noteworthy because I don't think I've ever had Oblivion not crash on PC. Oblivion's one of those games, there's a couple. But Oblivion's really bad. Where, if you... I don't actually know if... I think I might need to go back to the tower first, but never mind. If you play Oblivion, it will just, like, rot. And your save will rot, especially if you use mods. And eventually it just becomes unplayable. You can't, like, load into certain... Yeah, don't get the game over. You can't load into certain zones. You can't, like...
Oh, never doubted you for a second. We were just having a little fun with you earlier. No offense, eh?
I think his voice is different now. But, that guy's gonna talk, so I'll finish my thought over here, and then I'll end the episode, I guess, but...
You've saved us! Our boys are safely home!
Yeah, Oblivion, if you ever
Fine
play
job, my
Oblivion,
lord.
make new saves, don't quick save, don't save over your saves. And try not to play with too many mods, because otherwise you just accumulate rot, and, like, your world... Not your world, but your game will, corrupt slowly. Like, I think it's, like, misplaced items, like, crash the game if they're loaded in. And it slowly just accumulates them. So, like, certain wilderness cells will crash the game if you enter into, certain interior cells will crash the game. Eventually it gets to the point where you can't wait or fast travel, which Oblivion is famously very fast travel dependent. It just, like, kills your game. And even the crazy thing is you think making a new save would fix it, but it doesn't. You need to completely reinstall. And it's so heartbreaking. It happened to me. I've known 2 people it's happened to. I'm one of them. Anyway, let's do this. Where's this guy's gonna talk? I think his name's, like, Archibald.
Ah, it's nice to see folks enjoying themselves for a change. Quite a wild bunch, aren't they? Back home in Ruboria, I'm called Archibald Damius Methuselah Wobbleboard III.
That was close.
But folks around here just call me Archie. We've had some tough times. The halflings have ransacked most of the farms and everyone's turned up in spree on my doorstep. They voted me mayor. I got the drinks, yeah, but no food to feed them. Look, I really need some, value to get us back the food the halflings stole from us. Their village lies to the east. I bet they're keeping it there. Go on. Full tummies for us equals fuller pockets for you, if you get my drift.
So, one last little tidbit of Jersh lore prevailing to Overlord. I don't think I've ever played this game and kept that guy alive. I think the second I'm given free reign over Spree, I killed him every single time. I don't think he's a very major character. I think this is like the only real thing he ever does. Otherwise, he just like, those guys of yours are crazy. That's like my estimate, but I don't know. I'll try to keep him alive this time. Maybe I'll do good playthrough, because I generally am kind of like not mask a sadist. And I'm also gonna. I don't have an outro. Goodbye.